Atlantis Island is a mythical and legendary place that has captured the imaginations of people for centuries. It is said to be a lost city that once existed in the Atlantic Ocean and was home to an advanced civilization with incredible technological achievements. While the existence of Atlantis Island is still a matter of debate, its history and cultural significance have fascinated scholars, archaeologists, and enthusiasts for centuries. In this essay, we will explore the historical and cultural aspects of Atlantis Island, its significance in ancient and modern times, and the theories that attempt to explain its existence. The historical significance of Atlantis Island. The story of Atlantis Island is said to have originated from the writings of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. In his works, Plato describes Atlantis Island as a powerful and advanced civilization that existed around 9,000 years before his time. According to Plato, the island was located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which is now believed to be the Strait of Gibraltar. The people of Atlantis Island were said to be wealthy, intelligent, and powerful, and their society was based on the principles of virtue and harmony. Plato's description of Atlantis Island has been the subject of much debate among scholars and historians. Some have suggested that the story is purely fictional, while others believe that it may be based on a real place or event. While there is no definitive evidence to support either claim, there are several theories that attempt to explain the existence of Atlantis Island. One theory is that Atlantis Island was inspired by the Minoan civilization, which was based on the island of Crete in the Mediterranean Sea. The Minoans were known for their advanced technology, sophisticated art, and intricate architecture, and their civilization was destroyed by a catastrophic event around 1450 BCE. Some believe that Plato may have been referring to the Minoans when he wrote about Atlantis Island, and that the story was a warning about the dangers of overconfidence and arrogance. Another theory is that Atlantis Island was based on the civilization of the Carthaginians, who were a powerful naval empire that existed in North Africa around 814 BCE. The Carthaginians were known for their advanced technology, including their use of war elephants, and their society was based on a complex system of government and commerce. Some have suggested that Plato may have been referring to the Carthaginians when he wrote about Atlantis Island, and that the story was a warning about the dangers of imperialism and militarism. The cultural significance of Atlantis Island. Despite the debate over its historical existence, Atlantis Island has had a significant cultural impact on society throughout the ages. Its story has been retold in literature, art, and film, and it has been the subject of numerous scientific and archaeological expeditions. One of the earliest and most influential works inspired by Atlantis Island was the Timaeus and Critias dialogues by Plato himself. These works have been studied and analyzed by scholars for centuries and have had a significant impact on the fields of philosophy and political theory. In the 19th century, the story of Atlantis Island gained new popularity with the rise of the Atlantis movement. This movement was based on the idea that Atlantis Island was a real place and that its existence could be proven through scientific exploration and research. The movement inspired numerous expeditions to the Atlantic Ocean and led to the discovery of several underwater ruins that were believed to be the remains of the lost city. In modern times, the story of Atlantis Island has continued to capture the imagination of people around the world. It has been the subject of numerous films, television shows, and books, and has inspired countless works of art and literature. The theories about Atlantis Island. While the existence of Atlantis Island is still a matter of debate, there are several theories that attempt to explain its existence. One theory is that Atlantis Island was a real place, but was destroyed by a natural disaster such as an earthquake, volcano eruption, or tsunami. According to this theory, the destruction of the island would have been so complete that no evidence of its existence would remain today. Another theory is that Atlantis Island was a fictional creation of Plato, and that he used the story as a tool to explore philosophical and political ideas. According to this theory, Plato may have invented Atlantis Island as a metaphor for his ideal society, or as a warning about the dangers of arrogance and pride. A third theory is that Atlantis Island was a combination of both fact and fiction, and that Plato may have used elements of real civilizations to create the story of the lost city. According to this theory, Atlantis Island may have been inspired by the Minoans, the Carthaginians, or other ancient cultures that were known for their advanced technology and sophisticated societies. Despite the lack of definitive evidence about the existence of Atlantis Island, the story has continued to fascinate people throughout the ages. Its enduring appeal lies in its message of hope, tragedy, and mystery. The story of Atlantis Island represents the idea of a lost civilization, a utopia that was once within reach, but was ultimately destroyed by human folly and hubris.